Doesn't. I seriously do think that Warrior might be the dark horse of this meta. In that case, I really do want to try it, so I think I will. Instant Outrage Axe. I thought this was the taunt discover and I almost insta-clicked it. Good thing I didn't. Pepe Sus Pirate. Is this just nuts? I think this might actually just be nuts. That shit, we could do better, right? I don't think I really want this. I kind of like healing. Yeah, I think we'll just take it. Kind of want corporal, but pings in this class. Now this is just a fire war axe. Might just be it though. Like, I mean, we just have like so many fours already. Yeah. Some spell discover. We do need to grab twos at some point, but is kind of painful. I guess weapons can activate this. We'll try for that. Oh, I don't want this, but like where are all the 2-drops? Can I just get a River Croc, please? Like, we need taunt. We're gonna die. We need draw. That's really good. Me skipping every 2. Where are all the 2s, damn it? I don't think banner is it. Whoa. Dinner performer. We didn't actually get that many weapons, so I probably just want another weapon. You could take trader to trade it, but this is a 2. Kind of. Dude, bro, like where are the 2s? I literally just want 2s. I don't want anything else. I'm not being very greedy. I just want fucking 2-drops. This is like you can taunt up the Revenant, which is actually really relevant potentially, but I guess Ram Commander is actually the Giga Nuts, as some would say. Conditioning. We have the Ram Commander for it too. God, Execute would be insane, but this is probably just better. I'm pretty sure this deck is, I don't know, if we just always draw the axe, this deck is the nuts. But if we just, don't ever draw the axe, we're gonna 0-3. But we already drew the axe, so, you know, skill prevails, something something. We didn't get a lot of pirates for this, did we? Like, we have this, but wait, we have the Anchorman too. That's it, right? Just ripped Or the Accord on turn 2. It's a real talk. He just ripped Or the Core on turn 2. We just smork his ass, right? Like, let's be honest. Like, he's not gonna have curve. We just kill him. I think he picks the Imbued Axe. I would think. Got him. We did it, Sean. Wait, wait. Wait, hold up. You can see what I'm seeing? He played Order of the Court. And he just played a Daring Drake off the top. Okay. Okay, I guess we don't need a Smork him anymore. Yeah, no, the Smork strategy, I guess, is turned off. I guess he played 2 minions. He actually had 2 draws before the 4, right? So, holy fuck. I should have, like, drawn earlier in this turn, technically. I'm just gonna take all his damage off, I guess. And a dragon in hand. It was just a 4/4, right? He didn't have a dragon in hand. And this makes it very interesting because he literally can't have anything that's not a 4 or 3 mana card in his hand now, basically. It was a 5/5? Oh, okay. What, he has a 3 or 4 mana dragon then. He's almost just dead. Could we just hit a whirlwind, make this game a lot easier? I mean, I can also just smack him in the face and then kill him. Probably do that, huh? The Giga Nuts? I mean, we have to take the Giga Nuts, right? Okay, we might have a problem. The only thing that sucks is that we can't actually self-trigger our Whirling Combatant. And this just isn't quite good yet, right? I think next turn we actually pop off with this. I mean, I could have done this too. Just that would have been what, 2, 1, 3. I guess I could have done that. Is also a Tyrion? What the fuck? I mean, he's not killing the 5/4. He's just fucked, right? We can't kill him this turn though. You know, like, there's no way to lethal this turn. I think we just start with this. But ideally have 4 board spaces, so this is fine. Shit, I didn't anticipate that. Was that... Because I hit that, I should have just given myself more time, right? Because that plus this was just lethal. And that was a game.
I must protect the Fire Lord. Eternity draws nearer.
We're winning. We have 32 health now. Got him. We can't really attack next turn. It looks like we don't need to, probably. Alright, so he guidances into living roots and just goes double living roots here, right, Shirley? Always? Always, right? Damn. They'll never be sus of us not attacking here. We should do an oopsie mode. Fortunately, Park Panther doesn't actually fuck us that badly right now. Neither does that. Okay. What's up, Kohei time? Holy shit, we got wrecked! We should play the 2. We're probably just going to... How much do I care about giving him a weapon? I mean, I don't really want to, and I also don't want a weapon because I want to just out Airzax, so I think I'd rather just play a spell here. It's pretty good. I do have the pirate to activate this, but... You got 4 Silver Moon armors and 3 tidal events. Nice. And like, I really don't want to give him a weapon, but yeah, I don't, because we're getting scale of Inixiad, right? This is kind of in his way. Just don't fucking top deck it, please. No, my blood pressure cannot handle the top deck scale. If you don't even have the scale, no, 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 no. It's okay if he has the scale of Inixiad. If he top decks it, okay, he didn't top deck it. It's considering what else? He was considering something else over scale here. What would you consider playing over scale of Inixiad in this spot? You had to pre-trade so we don't just get a draw off of your guy. We just played 2 of these, don't we?
Naxxramas never lacks kolst.
If he has a second scale, if it's that turn 7 draw, I will still lose my mind. Okay, Unending Swarm. Okay, he kills like all of them, but
In a box? Pirate stuff.
pretty good here actually. Get the Anchorman out.
Reflect in the moon.
Oh dear. Yeah, casual infinite value out of nowhere.
The strong flourish. It's only natural.
Easy core, hell lethal. I could have gone for that.
One special. The streets are not safe. Back to your cell.
Oh, was that it? That was his draw. It was a Park Panther. That was nowhere near as good. Oh. That just didn't make any sense, okay. Surely we get lethal here. That is injured at least. We'll take it. Wait, is that gonna kill us though? Probably.
Might or magic. I'll withstand it all.
Yeah, he took the imbued axe because he was greedy. That doesn't work. Uh-oh. Water!
Not shady.
5 mana undead? That's not too scary. He knows he has to trade because he knows we have a War Act. Yeah, that was the one I was afraid of. Do I want just more taunts, or do I just want a primordial here? Value? But which one's value? This might be more value than this. I'm not sure, actually. Should have taken the bigger guy.
The streets are not safe.
Can't go round. Gotta go.
He has no minions in hand, right? It's like all spells. He's been holding a dire Frostwolf this entire game? What the hell? This requires 4. Ah, that sucks. I honestly just play this though, right? It's like he could have a nether, I guess. Okay.
I can see.
He got slightly trolled by his guys.
King. All will serve me in death.
Eternity draws nearer.
I grant you permission to speak.
I don't see much point in playing this here. Sometimes it's just gonna die to hero power. The armor might actually activate this.
The more you struggle, the better.
One combatant isn't actually that bad.
The streets are not safe.
But like against a class that's as happy to hero power as Death Knight is, I don't actually value this Mana Thirst that high anyway. Frost Strike. He's at least double frost. I guess combatant might be pretty good there too. Oh god, that's bad. Well, at least we can kill that unless he taunts here. Yeah. Yeah. No drafted Marigards. I mean, we have to deal with the Syndragosa he just discovered though. That's the only problem.
And serve your king.
Can actually go combatant cruel taskmaster, which mostly clears, but I think we just play this. If he does actually have Syndragosa, he probably just rips it here, right? You would think. They probably shouldn't. Holy fuck. But the highest value bog beast in history eats 2 glacial advances. They'll never know what this means, right? Because I'm doing something very obscure next turn. His next turn is a double combatant. It's basically a flame strike. Or an old flame strike. Okay, well I have new plan now. Waste a weapon charge, but... Help! I don't really need to use the double combatant now. I can go combatant, control task. I don't think I want to do this now though because of the threat of this. Or maybe I do to protect this. It's kind of weird. I mean, I kind of just... It's like, what am I trying to do? Am I trying to outvalue him? Like, that's not happening. Okay, maybe it's happening. Another one. Please, some way to ping this. That works too. Destroy it after another enemy minion dies. I can't actually do that as the issue.
What next?
I just have to Maelstrom here, right? Too bad that's not quite enough to kill this guy. Dude, he has school teacher too? What the fuck?
Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
Doesn't do anything. Whirlpool is reasonable here, actually. I just have to Whirlpool, right? Like, I don't see what else I can do. I mean, I can Murder Accusation, Stag Charge. It's not that bad, but...
Another happy guilty.
Dude, he really tried to draft to, like, the burn style deck. For this and Murder Accusation. I think we're just playing this. I really don't want to give him like any weapon right now. We could choose like the worst weapon so he probably doesn't pick it, but...
Destiny calls to you. I've heard of it.
Mind if I roll need?
Why is this would actually be pretty good if we could actually afford to play it ever. Which we can't, but... I'm not sure what the hell I can take off this that doesn't just kill me.
Worthy or unworthy?
Can't go round. Go, go. Set sail for Naxxramas.
He might have been less likely to actually take the, yeah. I should have taken War Axe, probably.
The exit is this way.
Because I think he was more likely to think I would take the second best one there.
One more death can't hurt.
I mean, he's drawn all of his good cards. We're just not allowed. We're actually not allowed to draw all our good cards. I mean, he is almost out of deck, to be fair. Yo, Heart Queen with the raid.
For your entertainment.
I'm not going home without a fight.
That's gonna kill us. Excellent.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Time is fleeting.
Oh, we're technically alive, but there's like actually there's like 0% chance we don't just die here. I probably should have just played this, I guess. Going to bed. All right, have a good one. Oh, he actually discovered that Syndra goes. Why didn't he rip this on curve? Dude, what a... Dude, completely, like... He would have just won the game instantly if he just played that, like, on turn 7. He just held it for 9 turns for no reason.
I will light the way.
Eternity draws nearer.
Dredge. It's like, what can you even get in Warrior, though? Not much, right? Like, what am I even mulliganing for in this stuff? It's Outrider's Axe, right? Look hard for Heart Riders.
Feel the sun bear down upon you.
Tempo's a 1-2. Surely that means he has no spells, right?
Count your blessings, mates.
Apparently it means we're getting tempoed out of our minds. Let's try to slow that down.
Fellow man. No, that's not right.
Tempo painting like almost works here, but I don't think it works. It's actually surprisingly close to working though.
Go round, go through.
You don't hit it very hard just to kill us. And if I did not have a weapon equipped, I probably would, but wasting a weapon charge to do that doesn't seem very worth it. And even if we had more weapons in hand, it might do it, but
You got the wrong guy, pal.
these are all conditions we do not meet right now. This is fine because the combatant gets us through that as long as he doesn't just happen to heal his guy, which he's unlikely to. I can actually get my own suspect if I want to.
I won't go down without a
It seems like worth getting rid of the sun wellness shit. I think getting healed up constantly could cause us problems, technically. Even though we have the Anchorman to kill it, I guess.
Next on the chopping block.
I think we have hit it very hard. This becomes a 3-3.
fight, maggot.
I think we'll do it like this. I was thinking about tempoing the 4-5, but it doesn't feel great. Go, Matt. Go back for 2 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. Appreciate the support.
No. Trust me.
Kind of have to. The problem is like if you don't kill the fish, then this gets more threatening. So I think you go for this. Actually, what I could do is I could stalwart the swarmer down. Otherwise, you go anchorman and kill the ram. Be like, I don't actually really want to use this, so maybe we actually stalwart the fish. That's probably fine. Like this can't be targeted, right? Removed a whole lot of bad things that could happen. The bad thing that happens now is ramming mount, and then we completely cry. But not ramming mount, but the other mount, Elec mount. Okay, feels like we're pretty happy now.
I'm undead, not dead.
Swim back from whence you came.
Conditioning. Ooh. I mean, I probably creepy painting his guy though, because it seems pretty good here.
This battle is yours.
Got him. Yeah, outvalued the Smork Priest.
I must protect the one.
Eternity draws nearer.
It's like the best card in my deck. So I'm just gonna keep that actually.
Love is just an arrangement away.
Back to work.
I don't really want to do this, but I don't have much of a choice, do I? Help us.
A fine purchase.
Help. Something will stick, surely. 0 red and natural causes. Just killed by a florist. Imagine getting murdered by a florist, chat.
I won't go down without a fight.
Can we lose to a Kodo mount?
The strong flourish
Holy shit.
only natural.
I'm surprised he's even thinking.
I'll take you all on.
Florist is a profession ranked like number 4 in overall happiness. Pretty cool.
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
Are we alive here? We're alive on board right now.
This can't be good.
Not sure. We're pretty unlucky for him to have such good answers to us, but you know, if I had just the thing was is like if I just hero powered and passed the first 2 turns, like we would have just gotten ran over anyway, right? I can't even activate my guy, but I can get a pretty good setup like this.
Worthy or unworthy? Might or magic? I'll withstand it all. Do your worst.
If we just don't die here. We have to like still just not die for multiple turns, which is pretty optimistic, because we died at like scale right now. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't imagine we win the game the other way, right? Like the other play was to just not tempo for ever, right? He had all the removal in the world. Anytime we would have tried to get on board, he would have just killed everything. Could have gone lifesteal plus stockades that turn. Yeah.
You asked for it.
Eternity draws nearer.
Yeah, maybe that does something in that game. Because, like, Druid particularly probably isn't getting through the lifesteal without taking the damage. So, yeah, that might have stalled. And that might have been a better play, because that might have actually done something.
Back to yourself. Back to yourself.
I'm extremely happy to see that. A trainee getting thrown away. After you played Vast Wisdom 2, why would you throw away a trainee like that?
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Like, I mean, tempo is cool and all, but like, there's just no world you ever do that. It doesn't... I know he could hit a taunt, which could make me lose a damage, but I'd rather be able to, if he just happened to pop like a 2-1, I'd rather just be able to kill it. That's why he threw it away.
Whoops.
There's no way he's whoopsing to telegraph the fact that he has a Deathborn, right? He's like trying to mind game us that he has a Deathborn when he doesn't have a Deathborn, right? I think that's what it is. I think he wants us to think he has a Deathborn, he doesn't actually have a Deathborn.
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
It's gonna be a long while, hopefully, before his Frozen Touch infuses again.
Let's see, what do I take?
Stop playing minions.
Ready to fight for a better future?
My opponent is playing minions. Yeah, we can't really combat him because he can just ping it. So I guess I have to go Rams here. Not too bad. Go hard off that read that he doesn't actually have a Deathborn. He just never has a Deathborn, right, chat? Chat, Tell me he never has a Deathborn. He's played almost every card that was in his hand at that moment. I don't think he actually has it. He might top deck it.
Your signature is required.
What is it, Deathborn? Deathborn D's? Oh, that doesn't actually work. Here, Huntress doesn't believe in Deathborn, so it doesn't exist. Well, no, Addict just believes that every time your opponent has a Deathborn, the game is literally unwinnable and you should just move on to the next game. Mentally. That's what he believes. Hunter Ace just believes the card doesn't actually exist. I honestly don't play against that many Deathborns right now, though. Like in the Deathborn meta, I played against so many more. It's also not as strong because you're not forced to. You have so many other things to do. Like you often aren't forced to play around Deathborn play into Deathborn as much. I think Deathborn has actually a higher win rate than it used to back when it came out. But I think that's because no one knew how to play. Back then, people were playing around it more probably. The thing is that there's just so many things to think about that I don't think anyone plays around Deathborn anymore. And it was like one of those things where, like, you know, some people would say you never play around it, but like you definitely could play around it and beat it sometimes. It just kind of depended. Like sometimes you just had to hope it didn't exist. And it's the same way now, basically. There's times you just aren't gonna beat it anyway, so you might as well just vomit right into turn 6, because what else are you gonna do? If you have Dark Bishop and Evictus, any spell that is not Shadow ruins it. Oh yeah, remember when Deathborn was gonna be released at 5? Remember when the mage location was gonna be released at 2 charges? Oh wait. It was really weird how they released both those cards. Like, they were going to release this at 2 charges, and they were going to release Deathborn at 5, and then they like switched it, and then they ended up like reverting the location buff anyway. It's probably one of those things where they really just wanted the location to be OP so people would actually play it, you know?
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
Can I just freeze this, but... Do I think they'll nerf the DK location? Yes. There's no doubt in my mind. I have no internal information or anything, if anyone's wondering, but there's no doubt in my mind. They're very consistent about nerfing things that are that distinct and blatant of a statistical outlier. Like, there's absolutely, in my opinion, a 0% chance it doesn't get nerfed.
Face the fire! Face the fire!
Okay. Stop pretending like you have Flame Strike. You don't have Flame Strike. Fuck off. My poor Lost Exarch just doesn't get to exist this game. Yeah, locations are, I don't really, as you bring up, they have a very, you know, quote unquote interesting design. I don't like them from a design standpoint. Like, just. But, you know, they're cool and fun and different and things, so let's make them like super blatantly overpowered so that they actually see play. You know, it's kind of the design mantra. Draw 2 for free. The problem is if I play this, like, we become a lot more vulnerable to AoE. But I might do it. It's probably worth it.
I won't go down without a fight.
Amazing.
The streets are not safe.
Get in there! Fight, faggot!
Face the fire.
I'm not sure. I probably should have done something different. Because I gave him a really good value ping here. Still really good to get this 4-7 out, but... Okay, so we actually got... So this actually did work out very well for us.
Sever my wrath!
I'll take you all on.
What am I doing the rest of this turn? It would be really nice to actually pull the stalwart with this. Oh, no, I actually do this, right? I should actually do this first then.
The wails of these caverns chill me.
Everyone else plays Hearthstone. Me, my opponent has 3 fucking Nightcloak Sanctum. At least Nightcloak Sanctum isn't like my most hated card in the game anymore. Like it used to be. It was. It's not so bad at its current mana cost. It seems pretty good.
Grab your shield! It's a riot!
Honestly, maybe I should keep this so that I actually have a play around a counter minion. Yeah, that's one thing that's a little bit weird about the locations too, is that some of them, like, you know, the Death Knight location is probably the most blatant example. The mage one was too, though, when it had 3 charges, but it's like, you know, some of them are just cards that are just so blatantly OP that you put them in any deck. And it would be the best card in any deck, even with no synergy, but other ones are like the Druid one, where you have to have, like, you have to be playing a meme deck, basically, to get any value out of it at all. And that aspect of it's a little weird. Boom! They could buff the Druid location, make it work.
Eternity draws nearer.
Well, what would you even do with Druid location? Like, I think if you made the Druid location 1 mana, it still wouldn't see play in Constructed. I could be wrong, but like, I feel like at 1 mana it would still see no play. I mean, I guess it's like at 1 mana, maybe you just play it. You could play it with like the 1 drop.
I lead from the front.
Because it's like in current Druid decks right now, like what death rattle cards exist. Like they don't, right? I guess I'm not sure. You would play it. Actually, the only death rattle card that sees any play in Druid right now is the Underking. You would play it just to combo with Underking.
The streets are not safe.
I wouldn't be super high faith that there would be some kind of deck that would suddenly get enabled.
The more you struggle, the better.
Could play this here. I'd rather get this guy down though. Holy insta-Q Batman. Insta-pick, I mean. This is probably better than Sandline, right?
I won't go down without a fight.
Not the Sandline's bad. Well, yeah, you're probably right, because like what would actually happen is, yeah, they would, I mean, if they made that card super cheap, yeah, you would have some kind of aggro druid list that actually, essentially it would be like what Frost DK is now, and it would just be a druid deck that just abused eggs and stuff. That's actually what would happen. Yeah, which would be kind of interesting actually. Should stop giving Blizzard ideas, because they're gonna do that. I think I want to get the draw here. It kind of sucks actually, but okay, now it sucks a lot less. It's just like, it would have been better tempo to play like a Bog Beast here or something. Because you could have played, the best tempo play would have been probably to play the Drake here. Because you could have like bumped in Hero Power Drake, kill the guy, and then this guy kills the guy. Am I just gonna die here? Probably, right? We don't know of any burn though, right?
I'll take you all on.
We have no fear, right?
In life, my box, pirate stuff.
Health is a resource, chat. Remember this. I think at 8 you're a little bit too unlikely to die to really bother, but like, you know, you could have argued for going for the hero power instead of this. For sure.
You want it? I got it.
Because we have potentially attack from this and this coming in, so we will live as long as we just don't die this turn. I think if I had literally won this health, I would have hero powered though. Sergeant's really good here. Damn, Sergeant's really good here. I play into like Deathborn if I do that line though, which seems kind of bad actually. Well, I can go like 1, 3, 4. I'm gonna do the safest play possible because like he could have just, as you mentioned, like he could have just discovered a fireball which could just end us. Because like, I mean, it's like, you know, we're getting like really high in health, like the armor shouldn't be necessary in theory this turn, but I think we're in good enough of a spot that we just want to be safe as possible. Because there is a chance that he didn't have lethal last turn, then we just suddenly die. It's like super unlikely still, but it could totally happen. Let's grab a weapon here. Oh no, he has a Gorehowl, we lose. What's funny is that the axe is actually more damage over a long period of time though, but we have other weapons, so... Flame Strike? He's actually alive. I feel like this is gonna be worth it, and then... It might just be this in hero power. Yeah, I'll do this and this. Kind of want that. I want to have a board. Like, I don't want to commit fully into the board, but I also want the board to be kind of like obnoxiously difficult to clear. And this is like feels like kind of the right amount. You play this instead of this, you're kind of all inning on board, and then if he has an additional flame strike, you kind of get kicked relative to this. The other thing is, like, I mean, you could have just, instead of these, you could have just played this, which would have been a lot more difficult to clear.
Time runs out on me. You win.
Got him.
You asked for it.
Eternity draws nearer.
I'll just draw every pirate. Imagine.
Hello.
A smidge of this, a pinch of that.
Okay, that was a pretty quick choice. Ah, fuck. I have no idea. I should take what I want. It's probably this. Maybe I want to ignite more. I kind of want to ignite because that would shuffle our sunken weapons into our deck, theoretically. I'll take that. Boom!
That's the one. Amazing. In a box? Pirates stuff.
Harps and skill. Got him. Interesting. He didn't choose to ignite that. Do I want to play a Gorehowl Mirror? I honestly might just want the tradable myself, to be honest. I'm going to take that.
2 for 1 special. Welcome aboard.
Got a whole lot of bullshit right now. We have just like an insane amount of stats though. We're even pushing damage. Can deal 4 damage on a hand next turn, guaranteed.
Inside voices, please.
Coins ignite. This could be bad because of the combatants. I think we have enough board that this is just solid. Even though like shuffling the ignite post trident could have been good. That doesn't actually seem that important right now.
For the roast, my lord.
Alright, he's just dying. Okay, he's not dying this turn.
The more you struggle, the better.
I forgot Riot existed. Doesn't make any sense right now, right? I think we just take draw.
Worthy or unworthy?
Nice card to have.
Back to yourself. Roast, my lord.
For your entertainment.
Let's give him a wolf welcome. In life, in death.
Beauty is more than
Oh god.
steel deep.
Blizzard, not Flame Strike. I know we lost the game to Deathborn, that sounds about right. Gotta ignite though.
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
So we have lethal set up. I'm actually gonna take the armor because I think it might actually. I don't want to do the exact math on what he would need, but like I actually think it might make a difference.
The courage of man shall not fail.
I feel like I should play around objection by not trying to kill him this turn.
Naxxramas never lacks corpses.
Too easy, chat. He knows we have a tidal weapon in our hand too. Oh, he wasn't emoting anymore. I assumed he was squelched. I didn't realize he was unsquelched, so I unsquelched him. But he actually just wasn't emoting. Aw, poor guy. He wasn't emoting anymore. Remember when he was emoting? When he thought he was winning? You guys remember?
Your judgment begins.
Eternity draws nearer.
Grab your shield. It's a right. May the light grant you peace. Back to work.
Back to yourself.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fine.
For your entertainment.
Back to yourself.
I'm really bound with this card. We don't have enough other 3-mana plays. We're not drawing these tridents, which is really weird.
Streets are not safe.
We started out drawing them, and then we just stopped drawing them. Kind of a problem.
Back to yourself.
Okay, but Psych, you asked why are we having Ignite. He played a, whatever the suspicious mage card is. Was why. Yo, Mr. Fresco with the raid. I think we're pretty happy to do it like this. What was it? How was the rest of your stream? Don't know Mr. Fresco, check him out. Great arena player. Closing in on his 30 wins, I believe. Or 30 runs for the leaderboard. Yo, Hearthstoner, 20 months. Welcome back, appreciate the support.
I'll take you all on.
Do I just play a 6 because I can? Wait, does this even draw? I don't think it does. You did 12-hour stream? Really? You went 11, 10, 9, and 11? That's pretty pog.
What a day for a
Pretty tragic not getting a 12 and all that, but still, I mean, that's an insane average, so that's absurdly impressive. Let's get this guy down because we can. I knew I should have traded the other way. I didn't pin down in my mind why. I was gonna trade the other way and then I just traded this way. Yeah. Wait, if you creepy painting, you get the full thing, right? Do it for science? I'm pretty sure you just get it. Creepy painting, best card ever. There were a lot of people that actually had this for this reason, basically, that creepy painting was like a super underpicked card in the colossal meta, and it was basically for that exact reason. No!
My compliments to the ship.
I'm doing this. Like, I want to do this, I want to do this. We should probably do the other things this turn. Do all the other, as some would say, Giganut things, you know? Oh wait, but this can upgrade next turn. Alright, so hear me out. We do this, and then this, and then this, and then we just... It seems okay. Yeah, we'll be able to dredge this up. We gotta do this. So I can get like a bunch of 7/7, a bunch of 2/2 rushes, but I can't. Why did I think a bunch of 7/7s? What is my brain right now, chat? But I can only get so many anyway, and this thing will actually waste all of your mana, even if you don't have enough board space. So you have to be aware of that. I think we're doing this. We're probably hitting our face into here. Makes sense with text. It does, but like a lot of Hearthstone cards have weird text like that, and then they actually are more generous towards you, but this particular one is not. So then I think we just run this in now. We lose a 2/2, but it's okay. Get a Sunken Trident here. Well, no, like, you're talking about, like, the Forbidden cards. Like, the Forbidden cards also, they spend, like, Forbidden Tentacles, what you're talking about. Yeah, no, like, they also spend all your mana, regardless. Which I'm saying no, but yes, like it also is not very friendly in that sense. Living mana, yeah, that's weird because living mana actually was friendly. It would only spend up to 7, I think. And I think it only spent as much as you would summon. So it's like, this is a weird thing with Hearthstone, right? It's like, things are just, like, inconsistent. And there's no logical reason a lot of the time. It's just whether or not they decide the card should act a certain way or not. That's why, you know, anytime anyone asks me, like, how a card should work, I'm like, well, I would think it should logically work this way, but until I've actually seen it, I don't trust anything anymore, because there's a lot of times just absolutely zero logic to any of the interactions, you know, and it's just whether or not... It's literally what mood whoever dev designed it was at the exact moment that the card was designed, you know. They're like, do we want to make this a little bit stronger or weaker? More than, like, whether it makes logical sense or whatever. Do I know what my average wins is in Arena? I don't know what my average is right now, but we just, we had the leaderboard command because we just reached the top score in the Arena leaderboard with a 7.6 average. 7.63, I should say. It used to be, like, I used to be able to average, like, 7.5, but, like, nobody's averaging 7.5 right now because the game's gotten so much harder.
draws nearer.
You want this actually? Yo, what's up, Stuart? Oh, you were the paladin? Yeah, I apologize. We yeah, we found the plays. Creepy Painting's one of those cards, man, that's like actually is one of like probably the most underrated cards in Arena, because you can't really play it in classes that don't have removal, right? But being a warrior and having weapons to activate it makes it so much better, right? You know, being a mage and having spells to activate it makes it so much better. Oh dear. Okay, I can just take that here. It's weird because I want to just want to get the double here. But if I play a 3-6, he can get more upgrades here. It seems pretty bad. Don't really want to do, I don't want to let him get that. So I think I'll just play this. Kinda sucks. How come my weapon doesn't grow when it honorable kills? I just got 2 honorable kills, and I don't have more weapon charges. That's kind of OP. It's kind of messed up, I mean.
Good to use, better to wear.
Ooh, more weapon. Okay, so we'll do it like this to make all the numbers not line up properly, to trigger the opponent until he has a any way of dealing 1 damage, which would immediately trigger us. Okay, that he didn't have it. We did a chant.
Yo ho! Set sail for the snack bar!
I'm scared, I'm gonna be honest. Yes! Got him. We're kind of lucky in the sense that like all of them were scary, so that he was just less likely to pick whichever one we arbitrarily picked. I'm thinking because he doesn't have the board, right? And like we're probably gonna be able to keep him off board pretty well. It looks like he's not gonna want the imbue deck, so he's gonna take Warhell. That's kind of what I was expecting. Or even the tradable weapon. Also the fact that the last person, when I took the tradable weapon, they took the tradable weapon, because he might want the tradable too. I feel like the imbued axe is the one he wants the least there. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. He doesn't know chat. He doesn't know. I should probably end his hopes and dreams. Okay, let's just play the thing. Dude, I should be so rude. I need to be so rude and even... Oh wait, no, he gets a 2-3 there anyway though. Oh, I should be even ruder and just play the imbued axe so that he can't. Or do we just do this? Do I overwrite my weapon? I think I might actually. Maybe after swing? No, the whole point is to like get the upgrade for the swing though. Holy fuck.
The more you struggle, the better. Billboard tough.
That was a drafted collateral. We are at 8 wins. Kind of forgot because we were like 3-2 with this deck or something. What did we lose to with this deck? 2 druids, right? Oh no, a Death Knight and a druid. I think we just got out tempoed twice. I forget the Death Knight might have just outvalued us. I don't remember. I think they both like kind of outvalued us. Just dead. Was Rancor a viable pick that weapon? It doesn't seem like the thing we need right now. Oh, you're talking about like this? Yeah, that would have been fair actually, I guess.
Back to work.
It's good at the game. He knows that he's dead immediately. A lot of people wouldn't see that. See, that was a good player with a good hunter deck. Like we are fortunate to get through that.
King.
Will serve me in death.
Eternity draws nearer.
All right, hope he doesn't have the answer to the berserker.
Grab your shield. It's a right.
Where you followed.
I'm surprised Warrior's pretty good right now. Is only number 7. I think it's probably one of the classes that might be better than its win rate indicates.
Back to yourself.
That's kind of why I'm playing it right now. I picked this over Druid and Paladin, and I've had pretty good results with Druid too. But I'm also not, I'm not like full tryhard mode. If I was full tryhard, I would have taken Druid, but I do seriously think that Warriors out of the bottom 6 classes, like Warrior is the one that my eyes are on, is the class that maybe is better than, you know, what the stats show as.
Back to yourself.
This is so greedy, but there's a certain point where it's like, you know, I feel like I shouldn't be here with this deck. So there actually is a certain point where I'm just like, I'm going to take every risk I can possibly take. So pushing 2 damage at the risk of like losing my whole board, I'll do it.
I won't go down without a fight.
I'm probably rushing this guy in there, right? Seems fine.
These are due back tomorrow.
Does he do that? I guess so.
Yo ho! Set sail for the snack bar.
There's only 2 picks there. You either take the War Axe or you take the Outrider's Axe. Got him! I don't think you want, because I think he takes the Outriders, and you just don't want to, I don't think you want to play that game. The 6-8.
What next?
Wretched story. No.
That would have been good. Like a creepy painting just to unstealth that. That's kind of funny. It's also kind of funny that you could just Lost Exarch this. It's just weird because I would rather play like this. I want to play this, but he probably doesn't have AoE though. And if he doesn't have AoE, you just do this, I guess. Wait, does this? Well, I could do that, but that doesn't seem very good. I guess this is okay.
Naxxramas never gets caught.
Remember when I kept this card in my opening hand and I never played it, even though it was hand buffed on super early? Peppered Farms, remembers?
Arcane energy amplified.
Ready to fight for a better future?
Guy's just holding on to the answer.
The streets are not safe.
I'm a little bit too scared to take that 6 at this moment.
I have things you never knew
Oh
you
dear.
wanted.
The fortunate thing is that it's a little hard for him to like do a Scourge or something because like he's gonna die, right? Copium, surely. It's almost lethal, actually. I mean, we get to copy his big guy.
Burn away the blight.
I was thinking about 2 different ways to do that, right? Because they were both really good. But this is just the better play against Scourge. The Scourge might still beat us here. Could he have gotten a better Scourge? I don't even think it's possible, right? I don't know. I mean, this happens.
Positive.
He's actually dead.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Face the fire.
I'll take you all on.
Not good enough. Boo! Get fucked! I mean, he's a hunter, so. Yes.
Grab your shield. It's a right.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
3-month badge looks like a time weird. That's what you gotta get. You gotta work your way up to the 6-month badge.
Back to your cell.
So it doesn't look tiny, it just looks like longer and thin, which isn't, you know, not the best, but you know, some people like them.
Yo ho! Set sail for the snack
Yo-ho.
bar.
Giving him an imbued axe would be like disastrous right now. Squirrel and roaming 4 chimes, things will follow. Boom! I think he wanted the imbued axe.
Two is company.
Because I did too, but like I just couldn't afford to give him that.
What? No costume?
Ice trap and motion denied. He's an ice trap gamer. Is he Hunter Ace? It might be Hunter Ace, chat. He might be screwed. Higher point 0 for whatever. I've gone out of my way to try to make it difficult. They've guessed right 1 or 2 times, but yeah, they're below 50%. Probably motion denied. I don't think a guy that picks motion denied in his deck gets to 10. Though there's a leatherworking kit gamer. Okay, maybe he is a motion denied gamer too. That's actually possible now. We'll see. And I don't even have minions in my hands. Problem. He's a motion denied gamer, chat. We lost.
No costume?
You know what the other 2 picks were? He picked a motion denied and a leatherworking kit. What the fuck is in his deck? Probably has like 7 Astalors.
I spy with my little eye.
That's kind of funny, actually. Okay, so if I play this, it's 3 AoE, right? Probably don't actually want to do that. I could trade the 3-2 and do that. That's actually reasonable. But I could bump here. Seems better. I get the cheap draw while it actually doesn't cost me, like, popping motion denied. Not that I even care that much, to be honest. Because to be honest, I almost don't even care if I pop that. But... Can my opponent not misorder things too? It's also misordering things, chat. The more he misorders, the more terrified I also get. Hydralodon? We actually might beat a Hydralodon because we have the Gorehell equipped and we can combatant it. I'm more worried we're just going to die to a collateral or something.
No costume? What? No costume?
I guess you do this, right? Oh, I don't do it in that order. Hold up.
Streets are not safe.
Okay, that was probably the good outcome for us.
What a delicious party!
Like this guy just flexing on us. He's about to play his 3rd card this turn. I can't play 3 cards. This guy's just flexing on us, chat.
or magic. I'll withstand it all.
Yeah, Kalile doesn't do shit here, right? So we should be pretty okay in that respect.
The cold can't stop me.
It's actually kind of crazy how OP this card is if you can actually make it work, which this guy kind of has, right? Like, I've had really good Hunter decks with this card, not in this meta, but it's one of those cards that really can work, actually. Alright, he's dead. Hit very hard! Got him. Especially if he has Spring Paw, man. If you have Spring Paws, like, imagine you just happen to get like 2 or 3 Spring Paws. Leatherworking Kid is like the best card ever. Oh fuck, we just hit Judge.
Eternity draws nearer.
Why did he not make his name something different? I'm wondering if I should keep this. Probably, I might want to actually. I think I do. No, it's actual. I know for a fact it's Judge. I don't understand why he didn't make his name something less obvious. Because he made his name something pretty obvious. Because he's using streamer mode to try to like be to fly under the radar and stuff, and like, why didn't you just make it something less obvious? I don't understand. So we're gonna try to gatekeep people, I guess.
Where you followed.
Because he's playing on an alt account with all the advantages and stuff. Is why. We have like an insanely good opening, right? He tried to cheese us with the caravan, but we had the answer. And I think that's part of why he's playing a whole bunch off stream too, because he's, you know, max tryharding. Lost to Seaclad Buckler. I don't love coining this right into his removal turn, but I don't love wasting my weapon either, so what was the deck score of this deck? 70, what, 78? 77. There's nothing I care about. Low roll that too.
Must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
Did I make new emotes after becoming #1 in the world? Should I make a #1 emote? I should just change the minus to a #1 and make that an emote? I should probably do that, shouldn't I? I make some mugs. Yeah, I should probably do it. I should probably make some merch at some point. I never really knew what I would want to do, like, design-wise for merch, because some things you don't necessarily want to, like, you know, I can't just make, like, my Charmander emote merch, because it gets into licensing issues. I mean, I could just hope that the artist never finds out, but I wouldn't do that, you know? Like, I'd have to, like, do revenue splitting and stuff. No, I don't want to do all that, but the -1 I could actually do something with. He might be saying on a Flame Strike, but we still push 6 damage through a Flame Strike, so Kolst toenail clippers. That's a pretty good idea, actually. You didn't know merch? Well, that's the same thing as with the Pepe Laugh. If I can get my own branded version of a Pepe Laugh that someone else doesn't have ownership of, that would actually be excellent.
Naxxramas never lack corpses.
Can you imagine if he's just sitting on a quality combo? What do I think about DK Arena? It's is it good on average? It's terrible on average. Well, it's like, it's kind of average on average, but
Never knew you wanted.
the problem with DK and Arena is that if you don't get the location, your deck sucks. If you get the location, your deck's probably above average. But if you don't get the location, your deck is irredeemable garbage. So I wouldn't recommend, basically, unless that's what you want, unless you just want a high roll or low roll, and have that be what determines whether or not you can get past 2 wins or not. I wouldn't recommend it, personally.
The victory is yours.
Got him! And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all those things. We were able to also gatekeep another person going for #1 on his account, so yeah, got him. Unfortunate for him, but Warrior might just actually be the Giga Nuts. This is what we needed. We got him. I have another 12-win run to edit. I have like 3 12-win runs to edit. Can I stop going 12 wins? I can't edit all these 12 wins. I don't have time. I need to hire an editor. I should probably hire an editor, shouldn't I? That'd be the smart thing to do. I mean, I don't do smart things. I play Arena all day, right? That's the thing. 255 gold, but we got a good golden, I guess. So I'll take it. Alright, bye-bye, YouTube.